This is National Native News. I'm Antonia Gonzalez. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney is in China for the first visit by a Canadian leader in almost a decade. Already, he signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Beijing that could result in more Canadian oil and gas exported to China. As Dan Karpenchuk reports, before he left, Carney met with coastal First Nations in British Columbia to discuss his energy export plans.
The meeting was held in Prince Rupert, and on the agenda, as expected, Ottawa's major projects. The coastal First Nations, made up of 9 First Nations, try to ensure that they have a say in how resources and waters are managed. They also work to protect the Great Bear Rainforest and the British Columbia coastline, and they have strongly opposed the idea of a new pipeline or the end of a ban on the moratorium on oil tankers. Both are major components of Ottawa's plans to diversify Canada's trade in energy and move away from dependency on the U.S., especially now in the era of uncertainty caused by President Donald Trump. But coastal First Nations remain opposed to any new pipeline to the BC coast. Carney played down expectations, saying that the meeting was more about dialogue to explore ways they could work together. But the coastal chiefs are not budging on their opposition, according to the group's president, Marilyn Slett.
We reiterated that there is no technology that can clean up an oil spill at sea, and that it would take just one spill to destroy our way of life. We shared our reliance on a healthy and intact ocean and our determination to protect the ocean and the ecosystem that we rely upon.
Without their support, Carney's government appears to be in a lose-lose situation. Coastal chiefs say they will use every tool available to stop construction if Ottawa pushes ahead with the North Coast pipeline. For National Native News, I'm Dan Karpenchuk.
The holidays may be over, but Alaskans across the state recently celebrated Russian Orthodox Christmas and New Year. A celebration in Anchorage brought together people who could not celebrate with their families or in church. Ayolna Naiden has more.
Singers in kaspaks and headscarves chant Christmas hymns in English, Yupik, Russian, and Church Slavonic. Next to them, 3 young men spin sparkling pinwheel-shaped stars on wooden poles, each with an Orthodox icon of a nativity scene in the center.
Christ is born.
The group is gathered for a Russian Christmas celebration hosted by the Alaska Native Medical Center at their primary care clinic. The singers are from St. Innocent Russian Orthodox Cathedral Choir in Anchorage, though most of them are originally from the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta. Alaska Orthodox Archbishop Alexei was a part of the opening of Staring, or Slavic, a custom, he says, originated in the Carpathian Mountains in Eastern Europe.
Beautiful tradition that has been in Alaska for over 100 years.
Akalena Patricia Lekanov-Gregory is from Alaska and grew up singing hymns in Aleut and Russian. Her family always gathered around Slavic to decorate stars for the celebration. Gregory says she wants to pass down the tradition to the next generation.
Because it's our history. You know, it's been coming over all the way from Ukraine, from Russia, and still being sung today.
The best part of the night for Gregory is having a big feast, sometimes until 2 a.m. And she loves it when the songs make people move. She remembers one song from her childhood that shifted between fast and slow tempo.
You could see the people kind of dance or move to it. Not supposed to dance in church, right? But this song they always did, all the elders.
Gregory says she was happy to attend Slavic at the primary care center to bring comfort and healing to patients. I am Ayolna Naiden.
And I'm Antonia Gonzalez.
National Native News is produced by Koahnic Broadcast Corporation with funding by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Now more than ever, the supporters of this and all Native Voice One programs deserve a little extra love. Learn more about all our public radio underwriters and web-based sponsors at koahnic.org/sponsors-spotlight.
Tribal Development Partners, helping tribes build toward their goals through 105L leasing and essential facility development, empowering sovereignty, strengthening community. More at tribaldevpartners.com, proud supporters of this show.
Native Voice One, the Native American Radio Network.